This is the WOHOME 32-inch 2.2 channel soundbar. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the soundbar, of course. They give you the power adapter right here. You have 3 different interconnecting cables. HDMI-ARC right over here. They give you the line-in or auxiliary cable, which is 2 RCAs, the white and the red, to a 3.5 millimeter plug. And they give you an optical cable, sometimes called Toslink, sometimes called SP-Diff. You get the remote over here. It takes 2 AAA batteries, which are not included. They give you stands. We'll talk more about that in a bit. There is a notice here about connecting up with the optical cable, and you need to make some settings changes on your TV. And of course, the user manual right there. So like I said, this is a 2.2 channel soundbar. And what that means is 2 channels is left and right, as you would expect. The 0.2 means there are 2 subwoofers. So you have your left and a left subwoofer, right and a right subwoofer, all built right into the unit. There are 3 EQ settings that you can change on here: music, movies, and news, to, best set the sound for what you're listening to, like that. And this also has light bars built in. Sometimes, however, a soundbar in its traditional form like this isn't going to work for your particular setup. And that's where the stands come in, because you can take the soundbar and it comes apart. These are marked left and right. It's pretty easy to figure out. And then you just have to get this installed on there, which you put it in and give it a twist, if I can get it in the right orientation. That's it right there. And now the speaker will stand up like that, so you can have a left and a right. And in doing that, you see you would have 2 speakers just like that you could put on either side of your TV, however you want to slice and dice that. There are also 2 other cables that are included over here. And they got these funny looking connectors. They kind of look like S-video connectors that we had way back in the day. And these cables are exactly the same, but one's a short one and one's a long one. Pretty obvious. If you have these speakers separate like this, you need the long cable. So you would connect in with the long cable. If you have it as the traditional soundbar, the left and right go together with the short cable. Your connections are right over here. Here's power, of course. They give you the power adapter for it, the optical cable input, the HDMI-ARC connection, a USB port, we'll talk more about that in a second, the aux port, where you can plug in the white and red RCA into there, and that is the port that interconnects to the other speaker, whether you use the long or the short cable, depending on how you have it set up. And you can see the light bar right over here as well. The USB port is a really nice feature, I think, because what you can do is get a flash drive and put all of your favorite songs on there and plug it in, and it'll play it just like that. There's no setup, nothing else to do, just select that as the source and it starts playing. I think in today's busy world, that's really a great thing, because we have so much going on between our phones and everything else beeping and booping at us all the time, and messages, emails, phone calls, you name it. We're all so busy, and it would be nice to, if you have like an open floor plan and you're going to make dinner, for example, you can go ahead and just click the button on the remote for USB and the music starts playing. That's really great, because you don't need anything else for that. And you're going to love all the music because it's all songs you like to begin with. So that's really a nice thing, that there's no other setup required for that. So like I said before, you can do this in 2 separate speakers with the stands, or connected together as a long soundbar, as you had seen earlier in this video. However, this is not wall mountable. So it either has to stand this way, or it's going to sit flat as a traditional soundbar. There's one other connectivity option with this that I didn't tell you about because you can't see it. Bluetooth. So yes, you can tie right in with your phone via Bluetooth and that, and we're going to do that right now. So let me get this set up. I'm going to do it in the traditional soundbar and that, and I will play some music for you through Bluetooth and also over USB. But the first thing I want to do is show you the light bar. So here's an example of it right here. You have high, low, or off. They're obviously off right now. We'll turn them on, and that's what you get. Now the camera has a little bit of a hard time kind of seeing this as it looks in real life. Obviously you're not going to be looking straight at this, but I'm showing you this way so you can actually see it like that. So it kind of just changes colors like that. And press the button again and it goes to low and does the same thing like that, and then you can press again and they shut off. So now let's connect up Bluetooth and play some music. So we'll go ahead and turn it on, and over here it shows BT for Bluetooth. Got the phone here, Soundbar S111. If I could just tap on it, there we are. And pair. And there we go. Bluetooth light is on solid, and we're ready to go. So now I have some music we'll play. What's kind of nice is using the volume on the phone, it's actually adjusting the volume on the soundbar as you see the number there. But you can of course do that with the remote. Anyway, let's listen for just a minute. And now let's crank it up. Even at full volume, there's no clipping or popping or anything. It's very, very full sounding to me. Definitely has the bass there, and it's got good treble response as well. And we're going to switch over now to USB because Bluetooth doesn't give you really the best sound quality, so we're going to do USB. Plus I got a lot more songs on that, all prepared just for this. There are actually some other color modes that you can do. I have it in the regular soundbar mode, so you can see the light, going back over there, which is kind of the point, because that's exactly what it's going to do. So you can have solid colors like that and change those. And then this is sort of like a fade type thing like that. So that gives for a really nice effect. And I still have the room lights on. If you have it really dark in the room and your TV on and something like that, you'll get even a nicer effect. And then this was the color change one that we saw before. And then back to solid colors. And then of course you can shut it off. So now we're going to go ahead and play some music. Okay, so let's play some music from USB now. I didn't even actually need to change it. When I plugged the flash drive in, it knew, so that was kind of a nice thing. And we'll start playing this. Now get your hands on your volume controls, because this is going to get loud, and we're going to crank her all the way up. And we're also going to crank the bass up. This is flat right now, so it's just as it is. Let's go ahead and crank this up a little bit, and then we'll do the bass. That is absolutely some serious sound. I am thoroughly impressed by that. Just out of a soundbar. That is more than room filling. I mean, that's not bad at all. That really gets cranking. Sounds great. The treble's all there. The bass is all there. And we cranked it all the way up. That was full volume, full bass, full boat, everything that it's got, and it didn't skip a beat. Everything sounded exactly the way it's supposed to. Very, very nice sound quality. Let's play a couple of other tracks here. I'll play them at a more moderate volume, and then we'll go ahead and close this out. It's really nice. Love the the light bar on the back. That's a nice effect. And again, if you had these separate, standing upright, you'll get even better stereo separation between them. And you can have a nice light effect on either side. So that's kind of a nice thing. As for the display there's actually a display button on the remote, and that'll blank it out. So if you don't like seeing that there, then it's not a problem at all. There's also night mode. When you press that, it brings it to volume 10. I'll do that just for a second. So it's kind of just a nice volume for night, depending. It's not too loud, not too soft. And again, that's going to depend on what's coming into it. This is music, and the loudness wars have been going on for years now, so it's heavily, heavily overdriven. So that was really essentially a torture test for it. It passed with flying, colors. It did great. I am thoroughly impressed with this soundbar. It really, really did well all around. It's got a lot of nice features to it. The dual subwoofers, so you get that really good bass. The treble is crisp, and is there. It's got the USB port for hooking up a flash drive with your stuff. You got the aux cable, so you could plug in anything you want that's got RCAs on it. HDMI-ARC for the new TVs, and the optical cable for the older ones like that. All around, it's got a lot of functionality to it, and bottom line, killer sound. I think that's really what counts. So once again, this was the WOHOME 32-inch 2.2 channel soundbar. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.